Hi, I'm Denise, and welcome to Travels in My Chair. Today, the subject matter might make you a little bit uncomfortable because I'm going to talk about palliative care and a little bit about hospice care. So if you're new to the channel, thank you for joining us. Then we're going to talk about palliative care. And palliative care is a little bit different. Well, I should say a whole lot different. Palliative care is a general term, and it's designed to improve the quality of the life of the patient who has a chronic illness. That illness might be very serious. You might be at home, you might be in the hospital. And whereas hospice is there to deliver end-of-life care for someone who is actively dying, palliative care is designed for someone who does have a chronic or serious illness, whether that be physical or mental or emotional, and it's designed to help them through this, whether it be with support of directing them to people that'll help them, or also helping them with medication. So in my case, because I was having such chronic pain in my left leg, so basically as a patient and your family needs compassionate care, whether you're in palliative care or whether you are progressed to hospice care. And for me, I'm in the situation that the pain that I'm having in my left leg is severe because it's keeping me awake all night, and it's a nerve pain. And my physiotherapist thinks that pain is coming from my L3 and L4 in my spine. And I know there's a problem there from talking to my oncologist many months ago about it. So now I don't know whether that pain is cancer pain or MS pain. And all I know is I want that pain to stop because I'm not sleeping. And I'll lay in bed for 4 or 5 hours and I can't get comfortable because I don't have enough strength in my left leg to move it. And I also have a 15-pound puppy that decides that she wants to comfort her mother and lay on that bad leg, and I can't push her off. The resident that I was talking to suggested palliative care. Now, a few months ago, I would have gone, oh, palliative care, oh no, I'm dying. But I know better now. I know what palliative care is all about. A few days later, I get a call, and this lovely lady says she's going to come to the house. But I'm totally shocked. When was the last time you had a doctor make a house call, eh? My palliative care doctor came. So the drug that I'm on, or 2 drugs, is hydromorphone. Now what I have found out is hydromorphone in its own self, well, it comes in different strengths, but I was on the mildest strength of it, and that was prescribed by my oncologist when I first got diagnosed with the cancer going into my bone. Now, what I did not know until I dealt with a resident and then my palliative care doctor is that hydromorphone is a breakthrough drug, a short-acting drug that lasts for, you've got pain, it lasts for 2 to 3 hours, and that's it. So with me waking up at, say, 1 or 2 in the morning in severe pain and then popping a hydromorphone, or even 2, 3 hours later I was back in pain again. The resident doctor and the palliative care doctor talked about hydromorphone content, which is a 12-hour pill. So you take 2 pills a day at the same time every day. So I take 1 at 10 in the morning and 1 at 10 at night. There was side effects with that pill. For the first week, I was dizzy, lightheaded, a little bit unsteady on my legs, which really helped when I went to go to the bathroom one day and fell, and didn't fall. I just dropped onto the toilet and of course opened up my famous bum wound again. So that was great. I got to deal with that pain. The hydromorphone has been helping. It's been building up, so it's been helping the pain in my leg, and the palliative care physician suggested I up my gabapentin because of the nerve pain in my leg. So I've done that. So now I take 3 gabapentin at night, and I'm not taking any of the ordinary hydromorphone right now, but I do keep a journal of every single thing that goes on with my body, Because they ask, the doctors will phone and they'll say, and so what happened, a week ago or what? And now I can tell them. I can tell them how many of what pill I'm taking. Now here's the other thing too, what I found is if you wake up in the middle of the night and you've got pain, you might end up over-medicating yourself without even realizing what you're doing. So what I do is I've got those little plastic round containers that, that you take with you when you're in your purse or whatever. And so I put one gabapentin in one of those containers, and then I put 2 hydromorphone in the other container, and I have them right beside the bed. So if I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm in a lot of pain, I can take those pills, but then the next morning I can look and I know what I've taken, because it's really easy when you're groggy to just, I need to get rid of this pain, I just, whatever is nearby. And I found that to be really helpful. I know that my palliative care doctor is a temporary doctor for me. She pretty much alluded to that fact when we talked on the phone. I kind of said to my physiotherapist the other day, I said, I think I'm not sick enough. And she looked at me and she says, I think you're right. I went, well, that's good, I guess, eh? She said, yeah. So that's the thing. I'm not sick enough. Apart from the pain that I was having and the fact that I want to sleep half the time, I think that she's right, that I'm not ready for palliative care at this point. So I think someone that would be ready for palliative care is if they're in a situation and they are in pain and they just can't manage the pain and they can't manage their life because of the pain that they're having. The palliative care doctor is going to be an incredible asset. Just contact to everything. And also too, and here's another touchy subject, and I know I shouldn't even probably bring it up, but some of the states and we in Canada have what we call, and I think it goes by different names in different countries all around the world, but medically assisted in dying. So if you are at the stage of your life where you're going to be dead in a very, very short time, like weeks maybe, and there's nothing else they can do for you, you can so choose with the help of your family, which, you assign someone to be your spokesperson. It puts a lot of pressure on that person and your family, but then you can have some assistance in dying. Now, some people say that's suicide and they're so against it, but hey, those people may have never ever got to watch a loved one slowly dying in horrible pain and wasting away to nothing. It's really sad. So that's something that you can talk to your palliative care physician about. Any help that you need, the palliative care physician will help you. If you're at the stage in your life where you're having problems, just making those decisions that you need someone to talk to, the palliative care doctor will help you. She's not just there, or he isn't just there to administer medication. Hear what you're saying and help you, because you feel, as I was feeling, and I'll be honest, with the pain in my leg, I was feeling pretty helpless. I was feeling that, hell, nobody gave a damn about me, which isn't true at all, but I was at that stage that the pain was so intense that I would just sit half the night crying, and poor Alan was trying to get my legs comfortable and nothing was helping. Palliative care really helped. But now that I'm on those meds, she has given me her number and I can call her anytime that I need to talk to her, but I don't think she's going to be a part of my life right now. I've got lots though, I tell you, between my family physician and my oncologist and home care nurses, and I've got a lot of people that I can rely on when I need assistance. So I hope that's helped you kind of understand the difference between palliative care and hospice care. Both are a bit freaky to think about, but I think you guys know that on this channel I'm going to be pretty open about things, And as I want you to be open with me when you're commenting, and I know that most of you do that, and we're just trying to get through our life as best as we can. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to die tomorrow. I personally think I'm going to live a few more years, but who knows? None of us know, right? Something could happen tomorrow and that'll be it. So as far as I can be, I would like to be prepared. And my palliative care physician has really been a godsend to me to get me on the right medication to manage my pain. And guess what? For the last week, I haven't woke up in the middle of the night and I haven't had to take any other medication. So the long-term drugs are helping. So thanks for joining me. I got to tell you about what my girlfriend and I did. She told me, I'm going to take you for a drive around town, and I want you to make a list of all the people that you haven't seen for a long time, because you know you've been whining about nobody coming to see you and how lonely you are and all that. So I want you to make a list, and then we're going to get in the car and we're going to go and drive around and we're going to visit these people. You're not allowed to get out of the vehicle, because I know if you get out of the vehicle, you'll be in there for a couple hours because you never know when to be quiet. Hi, great to see you. Well, you know where that went down the toilet pretty quick. But my next video, I'll show you, because some of these ladies allowed me to film them too. And there was a lot of tears and there was a lot of laughter. So welcome to 2023, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. You amaze me. That's all I can say. It's every one of you. I mean, we're all struggling with something, aren't we? We have our little YouTube community, which is kind of a nice little community, I think. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll introduce you to some of my girlfriends. See you then. Bye for now.